Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. We'll try and be as fast as we can. As the first one has to do with the fact that the issue of Tinubu's dealings and the drug investigation, INEC have decided to speak on it very strongly, and some persons believe it may turn either way. As we speak, also, there seems to be a lot going on as Peter Obi have decided to give the reason why he will quit campaigning for his presidential election. That means he has a condition of which if he doesn't meet it or if anyone can prove it, he would definitely quit the race. A lot of obedience don't see it as a nice one really, because Nigerians, a lot of young youths there are young Nigerians believe that it is either Peter Obi or Peter Obi. But let's find out what's the condition he gave and what INEC is saying about the issues around surrounding Bola Tinubu. According to the news, let's start with Peter Obi. Presidential candidate of the Labour Party has said that he will put an end to his campaign if this is done. The Labour Party flag bearer stated this during a visit to the Palace of Oba of Benin, Oba Ewuare II in Edo State on Friday. Report that the LP flag bearer visited the Benin monarch when he and his team stormed Edo for campaign ahead of the next February's polls. Welcoming the presidential candidate to his palace, Oba used the opportunity to clarify a viral document where Obi rejected land allocation from the Anambra state government while he was the serving governor. Obi said, and I quote him, "Your Excellency, somebody shows me a letter where land was given to you in your state, and you politely returned it that you don't need it, that you are there to serve, and so on. Correct?" The first-class monarch asked. He answered, "Very correct. If anybody sees a piece of land allocated to me, my wife, or any of my family members, directly or indirectly, while I was governor, I will stop campaigning." Obi's two-term intermittent tenure as governor of Anambra State between 2006 and 2014 was marred with legal battles up to the Supreme Court. Now that's his condition. If anyone, please, it should be a specific period of time so that nobody will start disturbing his campaign for all of us to hear that are really routing for him. If anyone who has any document to that, if he should bring it forward, he's confident, he knows what he is. Why do we play with integrity? While his own is even this small, he's saying land that by right a lot of people have amassed so much land for themselves and their family. They've turned even the state to their dynasty. He's saying if there's any piece of land allocated to his name, to his wife or his children, they should bring it on. He would stop campaigning. And somebody here, we are having issues of drug-related issues, and somebody's playing hanky-panky on the matter. But let's find out what INEC is saying concerning the issue of Bola Tinubu and the drug issues around him. The Independent and National Electoral Commission, INEC, has denied reports that it's currently investigating the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC, Bola Tinubu, over his indictment for drug dealing and money laundering in the United States of America in 1993. In a statement signed by the Commission, National Commissioner and Chairman, Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, the electoral umpire called on the general public to ignore a press release alleging that Tinubu was being investigated. A press release purported to have been issued by the Commission has been trending online since Friday, 11th November 2022. It claims that the Commission has commenced investigation into a case of criminal forfeiture against one of the presidential candidates in the forthcoming general election and is liaising with the court in the United States of America in pursuance of the same to determine possible violation of our guidelines or the Electoral Act 2022. We wish to state this categorically that the press release did not emanate from the Commission, nor is it pursuing any purported course of action. It is the handiwork of mischief makers and utterly fake. Press releases from the Commission are uploaded to the INEC Press Corps platform and simultaneously disseminated through our website and official social media handles. Let me quickly say this. A story of this magnitude, personal opinion now, INEC should actually investigate it. Because in one of their forms they state that you must not be found wanting. If there's any issues concerning your criminal record, it should be stated. And though he didn't state it, and such indicting documents are coming up online, people are bringing out such indicting documents. I think it's actually on INEC to visit this matter. This thing has been coming on. Some persons have been bringing us very strong documents concerning this matter. INEC should look into it. We're talking about the number one position here. This is not something that we should be playing to the gallery. We shouldn't be playing politics of ruling party here. Nigeria is not all about ruling party. Nigeria is bigger than APC. APC is not bigger than Nigeria. APC should not subject Nigeria to a lower level. It's not fair. And INEC should be so independent enough to query, to judge, to query, to investigate any candidate found wanted. So rejecting or distancing itself, then that means are they going to now start doing investigation? This is a very weighty allegation. I'm beginning to wonder if it was Peter Obi or someone that is not in the main party, if it was an opposition party, will INEC remain aloof? Will they remain neutral? Will they not investigate? Are we going to keep doing this and keep allowing things that ought not to be? It's a strong allegation. I feel like INEC should look into it and not begin to say, okay, it's not. Yes, it may not be emanating from the office. Thank God. Maybe the fake rumor monger is there to do this, to draw INEC to act. But rather than INEC acting, they're distancing themselves from it and even not saying anything about acting. But let's feel the pulse of Nigerians, because of course Nigerians are reacting to this. This one here says, the Lord will investigate him, for the Lord God Almighty is the King. He is the judge. He is the lawmaker. We shall see. And that person here says, the propaganda is the handwork of the Obi people and the failed PDP. The fear of Tinubu to begin of political turmoil for the parties, two parties. Another person here says US government is investigating this case, so people should be ready for a shocker. Already it has been established that, going by the statement he made, which is on police record, he was 59 years old when he was arrested in 1993, which makes him 88 years old against the 70 years he filed in INEC form. He stands the risk of disqualification for perjury. I don't know where you got your information from, but let's still find out what Nigeria says. This is same Tinubu was in Nadeco in 1993 to 1998. Same Tinubu lived in DC, USA. Same Tinubu was not arrested in 1993 to 1998. The same Tinubu. Shame on all Tinubu haters. See, everything is beginning to work out for Tinubu's good. Okay, some person said Tinubu is clean. They keep dragging him here and they're bringing false documents against him. No problem. But I just feel that INEC is the only neutral body here that should investigate how true or how false this is. Well, like someone said, maybe we'll leave it for God, but it's now left for Nigerian youth to decide this day whom they will follow. Is it going to be Peter Obi? Is it going to be the person of Bola Tinubu, who seems to be having so many issues concerning his past emanating, coming out recently, or rather in the recent past? We've asked him to bring out documents concerning his education. He keeps giving us to whom it may concern, and that truly is a cause for concern, not just for Nigerian youth, because we believe by now his certificate should be ready. And now we're going to still follow Atiku Abubakar, who seems to not having much effect on unifying his party, PDP. Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in that conversation. What's the take?